Hello everyone, welcome to the Knitting and Crocheting podcast video. Today is June the 23rd, 2026. It is a Tuesday. And my name is Regina Barnett. I live in Texas with my husband, our 6 dogs, 4 cats, and 2 birds. Yeah, I think it's been 2 weeks since I've been on here, and I have 2 finished projects to share with you, and I have three work in progress projects. 3 widths and 2 finished objects. Alright, I did finish my blanket, so excited. It's been washed. I washed it and it is finished finally. I used my Row 1 minis. And a bare yarn, white yarn I bought from UTUBE. I think it's superwash merino and nylon. The lace weight, I think, or fingering weight. I held them double, and let me show you how big it is. Actually, this is the bottom. That's the bottom. This is where I started, and I ended with this color. Yes, it's pretty big. I got the camera too close. Let me move the camera back. Hold on. Well, I shut the camera off, so I had to restart it. Anyways, I'm 410, and it's, I think it's over my head. Hold on. There's bags under here. I'm trying to fight with these bags. So, it covers me, pretty much. It'll cover me up, and make a great throw blanket. So, I'm real happy with it. I washed it in delicate cycle and low heat in the dryer. Let me see if I can pause this without shutting it off. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, the first time I tried to pause the video, I shut it off. So anyways, yes, I washed this blanket in delicate cold water, and then a dryer. I used low heat, so it didn't hurt it. So that's that. Let me fold this blanket back up. Now that I'm done with it and I share the blanket, I'm going to put it in my yarn room. Okay. And the next finished project, whatever, are my socks. I finished the socks. I haven't tried them on yet, so I love how these socks feel. These are cotton, superwash merino, and nylon. It's your typical sock yarn, but it has cotton in it. And the cotton makes it feel really nice. It feels almost like store-bought socks. It's almost like store-bought socks. I love how they feel. They feel like a pair of socks you buy at the store. My camera's over at the, I gotta remember my camera's over at the left of me. So I got my camera turned sideways. But yeah, I love these socks. These are for me. I hope you can see that. Those are the only 2 things I finished. Camera on right, it's up too high. Oh well, we'll manage. I pulled out my granddaughter's cardigan or workout. My allergies have been acting up terribly. And I did get all the pieces seamed together. I'm on the hoodie. I'm working on the hood. I'm still attached to yarn. I'm working on the hoodie. Let me pause this for a minute. I need to lower the camera down a little bit. Hopefully that's better. got this cardigan, sleeves, the body all seamed together. Now I'm working on the hoodie. This is the outside of this is the outside of the cardigan. This that one sleeve. Here's the other sleeve. It's not perfect. I will tell you right now, I don't like seaming things together. I'd rather do a pattern where you do short rows, doing the whole sweater thing together. Instead of, I don't like doing piece by piece. I much rather to have a pattern where everything is kind of. My camera doesn't look right. Nothing's working right today. Well, it is what it is. That's the outside of it. Here's the front. This is how it looks in the front. See, I'm working on the hoodie. I don't even have the pattern. This is the free pattern. This is what it's supposed to look like when I'm done. I don't know for sure if I'm going to give this to my granddaughter. This is supposed to be going to her when I get done with it. If I'm not happy with it or whatever, it doesn't look right, I don't think I want to give it to her. But we'll see. That's that. Watch. That's the sleeve. I would put it on. I don't know if it even fit me. The sleeve on it. I don't know if it even fit me. Let's see. If it fits me, it should fit her. Oh yeah. This is for a child. Just kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. I'm fighting with allergies. I've been fighting with allergies for like 2-3 days already. I don't know what it is. But I'm sure. It's still attached. It's the yarn. It's attached to the hoodie. It should fit her. If it fits me, it'll fit her. And when I get through with the hoodie, I have to pick up stitches along the hoodie, along both sides to form a band. So when I get through, there'll be more. It'll probably go right here, maybe right here, right there. I gotta pick up stitches for the band. Let me show you what I mean by that. I don't know if you can really tell it, but anyway, there's a band along the side of the sweater, both sides of the sweater, and it goes up the hoodie. I gotta do that. When I get done with the hoodie, I gotta do that. The band, and I'll knit so many, and then bind it off, and that'll be done. Just make it off, not tear it up. Okay. That's my first. Oh my gosh. So I am getting all tangled up here. Okay, that's my first whip that I'm working on. I haven't picked it up in about a week or two. Okay, I shared my blanket, I shared my socks that I finished, and I shared this. This is real pretty. This is acrylic. I didn't share the yarn. This is the yarn, Premier Color Fusion. That's the yarn I'm using. It's saltwater taffy. Holding it in my bag by Awesome Granny. These are gnomes. Freaking coffee drinking gnomes. That's what I use for my blanket. I have my blanket in there too when I'm working on it. Alright. That's whip number 1. And I picked up my Cozy Memory I went and gathered up all the scrap yarn that I need, that I use for socks and for my cardigan. Did I even share my cardigan that I worked on? I don't really think I'll go get it here in a little bit. Anyway, I went and counted out all my scrap yarn that I needed to add to my cozy memory. I think I had like 7 or 8. I'm on color green. I still have, I got 2 more. I got these 2 colors I gotta add. These will be the next. Those are the last 2 I gotta do. Those are the last 2 I have to add to this cozy memory. And I'm using the green. This is the green I use on my salty tea. I think I showed that in a past video. That's the green. I didn't add the mohair. I just add the green. This yarn is, this yarn is from Studio Finch. I think it's called Nature. I can't remember. That's the color I'm using. I got quite a bit on here. I need to do more socks so I have more yarn to add to this blanket. It's not very big, because as you can tell, I haven't done much socks in my lifetime, and since I started doing socks. Anyway, that's where I'm at. Let me show you what I've added to it since I picked it up. I added the green. This is the red. This is Stroll, Nick Picks, Poppy, the red, and this is the colors that I've used. These are the ones I use in my cardigan, not cardigan, my top I knitted. This color, these are You Knit, I Dye. This was a fade set called, I think it's something about Freak. I can't remember. It's an old, I bought it off eBay. It's one of her old dyed yarn, or yarn that she dyed. It's called You Knit, I Dye. But no, You Knit, I Dye. There's 4 colors. This color, and this color, and this color, and this I use in my top I knitted. I will go get that here in a little bit and show you. And here's the sock yarn I use. The one I finished. This is what I use. The one I just showed you I finished. This is the yarn. And this yarn is from one I knitted for my mom. And like I said, I'm on the green. I gotta finish the green. And then I gotta add these 2. These are yarns that I use to knit some slipper socks for my brother-in-law. This is some kind of acrylic from Annie's.com, the yarn, the website Annie's. I used to order yarn stuff from them. And this is a sock yarn I ordered from Knit Picks. I cannot remember the name of that either. Anyway, if you can kind of see the colors. I think this is either, oh my gosh. I think this is either cotton or acrylic. I can't remember. But this is superwash merino and nylon. So I held those double when I made these slippers. But for the blanket, I'm just gonna do one at a time. And anyway, once I get those done, I'll be caught up on the cozy memory. I really enjoy working on this. The cozy memory blanket is so relaxing. It's really satisfying. It's really mindless. It's just wonderful to work on. I mean, I have really enjoyed working on this more than I have anything else I've got. So I got one more whip to share. It's back in my bag. And I do have this bag I have the cozy memory blanket in. It is a bag by 3 by the Sea sign. There's a logo. Oh. That's it. For everybody to see. Some kitty cats. I really love this bag. I think I bought this last year off their website. I think last summer, last spring. I can't remember. Whoa. Let me put this back in the bag. Let me put this back in here. I gotta make sure everything is where it needs to be, or I'm gonna lose it. And I won't know where it's at. Alright. I got all my socks here that I'm using for making socks. I've already showed that in my past video. I'm not going to do that today. I need a drink. Hold on. Alright. I started another sock. This is a bag by Tammy's. I can't. Harvest Crafts. Anyway, that's a tag. Can y'all read that? Tammy's Harvest. Oh my gosh. Tammy's Harvest something crafts. Harvesting. I think it's harvesting. No, it's not harvesting. It's Tammy's Homesteading Crafts. Anyway, she has a website. I started a pair of socks. I'm using a pair of opal. I'm using opal yarn for the sock. Oh, I know. Hold on. I know, like I said, I got allergies really bad. Here's the tag. What I did, I took I can't, this, well, it says opal. Jubilant something. If you take a picture of that with your phone, it'll pull up the translation for that, and that's what I did. So, it's tiger. This color is tiger. Tiger. And on my last video, when I shared this, I said I didn't make this anymore. I did find a skein of this on Etsy, and I ordered it. So I could, since they don't make it anymore, you can't find it anymore. So I ordered the same color again because I really like this color. I ordered this off Etsy. I think it's the same lady that Lisa from Knit All the Yarn. She ordered her opal yarn from her, and I can't remember the lady's Etsy shop. Maybe I'll try to link it down below. I'll share it. I'll link her Etsy shop down below. I'm only did this is the first sock. This is as far as I've gotten with it. I'm following the pattern from, oh goodness, Summer Lee Designs. I got her two books, sock pattern books, and she has a pattern in there. It's a rib sock. She has a rib sock pattern, so that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a 2x2 rib, and I'm gonna keep going with the cuff and the leg until it is at least 6 inches, and then I'll split for the front sock. Well, for the I'll split, start doing the cuff, and then once I get not the cuff. My goodness, my brain ain't working. I'll keep going until it's 6 inches, and then once I get 6 inches, I'll do the heel, and once I get the heel done, I'll go across the front of the sock with the rib and do stockinette stitch on the bottom of the foot. Yeah, once I get to the foot, the top part of the foot will be ribbed like this here, and the bottom of the foot will be stockinette stitches. So I think it's really pretty. I love this yarn. So I had to order the other one. This is Tiger. This is our school mascot. So I think I'm gonna wear these to work. Yeah. So I think that's it. All I have to share with you. So really all I'm focusing on is socks, and then my cozy memory, and then I want to pick up the kids' cardigan. I want to get that finished before I go back to work. Yeah, that's pretty much it on what I have to share. I want to put the blanket, the socks I finished. I may go ahead and put the cardigan up into my yarn room. And I'll take this and my cozy memory over to the mobile home. So, I know I may just, I'll put these in my yarn room. I got this leftover yarn, and the blanket and the socks will all go to my yarn room. So, do I have any life updates? There was something I was going to share, but I forgot. Oh, next Saturday, my son and his girlfriend are having a baby. So this coming Sunday, which will be the 28th, June 28th, we're going to have a gender reveal party thing. I think somebody's cooking out. So we're going to be going to that. It's on a Sunday, the 28th. I'm hoping for a granddaughter, but he's got one child. He's a little boy. He'll be 5 in November. He already has. My grandson's already got a sister. So I was thinking my grandson would probably like having a brother. So I'm hoping for a little boy, for Ollie's sake, my grandson's sake, because he's already got a sister. So I want another granddaughter because I only have one granddaughter. But I was thinking my grandson would probably like to have a brother because he's already got a sister, half sister, and so I'm hoping for a little grandson because I want my grandson to have a brother. If that makes any sense. Let's see. So we got that to go to Sunday at noon. I'm excited about it. And I've been really busy every day. I came over here at the RV for a little bit yesterday evening. And while I was over here, I cleaned up and picked up things, kind of moved things around. And so I don't know what it is, but when you get up and you kind of move things around, you clean, it makes you feel really good. There's a little storage area above the TV over here. It's really high, and you can't really put anything really heavy. I wouldn't put anything really heavy up there, because, I don't want to mess up the floor of it. So all my seasonal pillows, like my Christmas pillows, but mostly Christmas pillows. Anyway, I put them up there for storage. Cleaned off the couch, and there's a little side. Let me show y'all. Hold on. All right. This is what I did. I moved things around. I brought these over. I cleaned them up. I put these little roses in there. My husband bought those for me. They're wooden roses. So I put those over here, and we got the little birds, and we got the little promise box. We got scriptures, which I really love that. Alright, let me pause this. And then kind of rearranged. I got this little candle here. And a little vase with flowers. And just little things that make me happy over here. And up here is where I was telling you. I got all my seasonal pillows up there. So anyways, that's about all I got done. So yeah, I just kind of straightened up. Let me show you. I put these little bottles here. These little bottles. I want to eventually get some little flowers or something put in there. Oh, goodness. Sorry. I'll have it all sideways. Anyway, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. Alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go and let you go, because there's not really much to talk about here. So I hope you have a blessed day and a wonderful week. And I hope you do a lot of things that make you happy. And God bless. I'm back. I told y'all I was going to share my cardigan I made, and I totally forgot. So here it is. I had to come back and show you. This is the yarn that I use. This is the Knit I Dye. It's the yarn I found off eBay. I think she has a Etsy shop. It's called Knit I Dye. Guys, yarn. This is yarn that I found off of eBay. I think she had a date on the tags. It's early, like 2018, I think. So it's some of her older yarn. She doesn't have it in her Etsy shop. It's just something I found off of eBay. But anyway, it was a fade. It was 4 skeins of yarn that came in the set. It was a fade set. And I think it has something to do with called Freak or something. The yarn band is up there in my yarn room. I don't know exactly where it's at right now at the moment. So anyway, it is a fade set, and it's something about Freak. Alright, that's that. So I'm going to get back on here and show y'all. I need to trim that. Yeah. It was in there somewhere. I'll have to do it later. Anyways, I need to go to my yarn room. I need to get up there and clean up. Do some things. I'll talk to you later. Y'all have a good day, and God bless you all.